Ooh, that's gig 3 done this weekend. It's Sunday. Got a gig tomorrow in Petersfield. We've been in Port Solent for a night while I did a gig in, can't even remember where it was. It was Southampton today, Fareham last night, and 2 actually. Did Fareham Friday night, Fareham last night, did Southampton today, and then tomorrow I've got Petersfield, the Square Brewery at midday. So we're going to drive over to Petersfield and park up there, so I'm nice and ready in the morning, which is great, right? So it's about half an hour, so see you later. We stayed here last night. Cars there, fans there. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Yeah, it's Tuesday, so that was a really busy bank holiday. 4 gigs back to back, but I'm not complaining because I need the work, because I need the money. That's why we work, isn't it? Right, so it's now Tuesday. I'm at the park up where I can get the Jenny out. Don't know if you can hear Jenny. Jenny's on the block, and we've got some changes going on. Let me show you. So we got rid of the Logan table. I hated the blooming thing. I ended up hating it, so I've got rid of it. But it has left obviously a patch down there, so I'm filling that. I'm going to paint all this. Finally got rid of the old controller for the old boiler. That's now gone, so I've filled that up. Then we're going to paint that. And we got rid of the TV. Because the TV was there, you couldn't sit on this side of the sofa here. But now, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, we can use the whole sofa, which is good. We've got a fold-up table coming, which we can just put there when we want to use it and then put it away, which creates more space. There used to be a puff there, but that broke. Mrs. H wants another one, but I'm trying to talk her out of that because it just gets in the way. But what we've done is we put the shoes that were in it up in there, and some other bits and bobs, so we don't need it. And I discovered I had like 2 pairs of slippers, 2 pairs of trainers, wellies, hiking boots, all in the van. Didn't need any of them. I just wear the same shoes every day anyway. And I've just put them up there to give us a little bit extra places to put stuff, I suppose, isn't it? Hi. And we've got a projector coming, so we're gonna have a screen which it's gonna pull down here somewhere. I'm gonna work that out when it arrives, and then we're gonna have a projector hanging up there, or fixed up there, to project onto it. We got a really good deal on it. We're not sure how we got such a good deal on it, but we ended up paying next to nothing for it. It's not a smart projector, but you can connect your phone to it, or your tablet or laptop, connect to Netflix that way, and all YouTube and all that stuff. So we're gonna give this a go. We didn't pay a lot of money for it, so it's worth a punt, isn't it? And then that way we can utilise the whole area and still be able to watch TV and stuff, which means there's an unboxing.
length longer.
It's all about the length with you. It's big enough though, isn't it? It's how you use it.
Well, I thought I wanted it longer.
Using stars. I hope you can see the stars, I think.
Hello, got a few jobs to do today. Gonna show you what I'm doing. Putting these lights up. Got to wire these in under the bed because this is what we did have. I had these kind in there, and fidgety Mrs. H kept knocking the bulbs out when she was moving around. So now I've got these, which are a lot slimmer, as you can see, so there shouldn't be any disruption to the bulb, and plus it's all inside there. So I'm going to wire them in. I'm going to put I've got 6 of them, so I'm going to put the other 2, one here and one there. It's a bit of a mess under there anyway, so I'm hoping they'll be able to tidy all that up, but we don't really need those there and there, so we just have like down lights there and keep the reading lights for when we're in bed, because they work really well for when the bed's down. Also, got this, of course, trying to figure out how to mount it up here, but I found this thing which is for a phone. It's like a phone holder thing, and I thought maybe if I could attach it onto there somehow, or I'll take this part off, drill a hole through the shelf there, and then poke that through it, and then you can just screw it to the, so it'll stick out the bottom like that, which would be about the right height. I'll get back to that one in a minute. Let's do these lights first. And also, obviously, I've got to run the wires, because there's a plug socket inside there, which is plugged into there, goes up in there for the PlayStation. So the projector's going to be over here, so I need to drill a hole through this wall here, and then run the power to the extension in there, as well as the USB for the PlayStation and stuff like that. So I need to take all that out, which is a pain, and do that as well. So this is the janky mess I did last time. That's obviously to protect the bulbs, but when you're rolling around, it ends up pushing there's flex in the bed and it ends up pushing them out. So I'm going to whip that off. So these come with these nice little connectors, but all I need to do is take that off and then wire that into there. Wire that into that one, and then that'll just work the same as it did before. Simple. And voila, that's 1 in, 3 to go. Lights were a fail. Got to send them back. Don't want to talk about it. Put a net there though to put the laptop in so it doesn't roll around the floor. Say hello to a net. Now, not one for blowing my own trumpet or anything, but I think that is pretty genius. Look, I mean, it's all adjustable, because this is like a rigid thing, and it just bends into different shapes, so you can get it nice and straight. I think that's pretty genius, and you can unscrew it when you're traveling if you don't want it flapping about. Oh yes. Today's the day. Grace is going in to the hospital to be fixed. Don't know if you can hear that exhaust. So I've got a brand new manifold and all the gubbins that go with it, all the nuts and bolts and the gaskets and stuff. So it's going down to Lee Mack in Havant, who has experience doing these. He says that the bolts will probably snap. It could take 2 hours, could take 4 hours, could take 5 hours. Depends on how many bolts snap and how many he has to drill out and stuff like that. But fingers crossed. The van is kind to us. Biscuit's riding shotgun. We hope that the van doesn't have to be kept in overnight. I'm getting down there nice and early. We got up at 5:30. It's now 6:45. I've got about an hour drive. Garage opens at 8. So we're there, bang on for them opening, hopefully. And hopefully they get it done today. Because although it's not terrible, we can stay at my dad's, but it just means I've got to go back and get stuff out of the van. It's all a pain in the bum. I'd rather it got done. But you know what I mean? It's always a stress when your van goes into a garage, when you're living in it, that they might take longer. And obviously if it takes longer, it's going to cost more. So let's pray that doesn't happen. Let's go. Right, Grace is dropped off at the hospital. I hate it when they call it a camper. It's a motorhome. Don't call it a camper, please. Anyway, just going to let you know if it needs to stay in overnight for any reason. Hopefully it won't, but they look pretty busy in there, so hopefully it will go smoothly. So, van is all fixed, lovely jubbly, but no thanks to Coastal Motorhomes, sorry, who sent me a Duff manifold. Let's see if I can show you. What the problem is with what looks like. You can't stick your finger in there. Finger doesn't go through. With weld. It's really hard to see. There you go. Full. Unusable. So I have emailed them, but they haven't replied yet. I said I want a full refund for the manifold. If the mechanic had put that on and not noticed that, that would have caused a huge amount of back pressure on that cylinder, or them two, and could have gone bang bang bye bye. I would not have been a happy boy, but luckily he spotted it and he's patched up my old one, and it's all good. It's all working. We used the gaskets and the bolts that came with it, but that's got to go back. So Coastal Motorhomes, oh dear, oh dear. Big shout out to Lee Mack in Havant, who did the work on the van. He did my MOT and my brakes as well last year. He's very, very good. I don't know if it's him that's actually Lee Mack, or if it's just the garage is called Lee Mack. He's probably not called Lee Mack, but the guy I dealt with, who I think is the manager, very good, did a good job, did it all before lunchtime, and all good to go. Didn't overcharge. It came to £225, I think, for him to take the old manifold off, clean it all up, put new gaskets in, and all that, which I thought was very reasonable, actually. So yeah, I'm going to end the video there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, see you later.